Now, let's look at addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of functions. Here are the examples. Given two functions, f of x equals x plus 9, g of x equals x squared, then we can construct new functions. For example, what is the function of f plus g of x? By definition, that's the sum of two functions, f of x plus g of x. This is by definition. Okay. Then f of x is x plus 9, g of x is x squared, and you write this in a descending order, so that would be x squared plus x plus 9. Now, what's the value for f of f plus g of 3? So right here is that we replace this x with 3, and then you can see here we need to do is we want to replace x here and x here with 3. Okay, so if we replace x with 3, we have 3 squared, and here this x should be 3 and then plus 9. 3 squared is 9, and plus 3 plus 9, the total is 21. Okay. Now here is the addition. Subtraction is the same. F minus g whole thing of x is defined as f of x minus g of x. Okay, that's by definition. Defined. No reason. We define it in this way. Okay. Now, f of x is x plus 9. G of x is x squared. Okay. And then you write this in descending order. So then you have a minus x squared goes first, because the exponent is 2, and then x, and then 9. Now, how about the actual value? Replace x with 3, so negative, then x replaced with 3, and then x with 3 plus 9. You know, right here is that this square does not act on negative sign. Okay, this square only acts on 3. So 3 squared is 9, and you have a negative sign in front of it, so put it over there. And then plus 3 plus 9. So negative 9, positive 9 cancel each other. You have answer is 3. Now look at multiplication then. Multiplication f of x, f times g of x is defined as f of x times g of x. And we know f of x is x plus 9. So x plus 9 here. And g of x is x squared. So you have x squared. Okay. And then remember x squared times the quantity is x squared times x, and x squared times 9. So that's the final answer. You need to use distributive property here. Now again, what's the value when x is 3 for this function? Replace x with 3, so 3 cubed plus 9 times 3 squared. Okay, 3 cubed is 27. 3 squared is 9 times 9 is 81. So the total is 108. Now, let's look at division. F divided by g is a new function of x. It's defined as f of x over g of x. Okay, so that's by definition, no reason. Now, f of x upstairs is x plus 9. So you put upstairs is x plus 9. Downstairs is just x squared. So x squared is downstairs. Okay. Now, since here division is involved, we want to be careful is that the domain is changed. Okay. The domain right here is that denominator cannot be 0. So here is all the real numbers except 0, because if you plug in 0 here, then numerator cannot be 0. Okay, so does not make sense. So here the domain is all the reals except x equals 0. Okay. Now again, we need to find out the value for f divided by g of x, when x is 3. Replace x with 3. There was a line here, so you leave it. And then x replaced with 3 squared. Remember, is x plus 9 is the whole quantity, so you want to do this one first. Okay, and that's 12. Downstairs is 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, now we know 12 is 3 times 4, and 9 is 3 times 3. Okay, so you cancel 3, you have a 4 over 3. So that's the final answer, 4 over 3. Now, let's see more. How about g divided by f? G divided by f is a new function, okay, of x, and then by definition is defined in this way: g of x over f of x. Okay, g of x was x squared. Okay, f of x was x plus 9. And then again, be careful here, the domain right here is x cannot be negative 9. If x is negative 9, you plug in here, negative 9, positive 9 cancel each other, you get denominator is 0. Okay, so right here, the domain is all the reals but negative 9. Okay, then what is the value of the function when x is 3? Plug in 3, and here plug in 3 also. 3 squared is 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. Okay, cancellation can be made as above, so it's 3 over 4. Okay, so here is the operation for functions with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Remember here, all the definitions are given in a very natural way. Okay, from here to here is the definition, 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 and so is the case here, definition. Remember, for division, there are domain changes. Okay, for this one, denominator cannot be 0. For this one, the domain is that x cannot be -9. Okay, I'll see you next time.